Yo, yo, yo. All right. First video on the channel about American football this time. Um, I think I just wanted to make a quick video, like reacting to our schedule release for the Titans that came out. And I want to do like a little prediction of what I think I can go, floor, ceiling, what I expect from the players and all that. I'm really interested to say we can get it right into it. I'll talk about some of these other teams to see on the schedule too, what I think they might do. So we have Jets, week one. Um, Part of me should say start off the season strong, one win, should win pretty convincingly. And I kind of want to say that because I don't think that defense got too much improved. They lost Sauce last season. I know they drafted David Bailey, but uh, I really don't think that offense is that bad. As why I think they're gonna. I don't think the Jets are gonna be so bad this next season. I don't think Gino's going to be as bad as we saw. I think, or as bad as we saw from the Raiders. I think we're going to see a lot more of Seahawks. I think they're going to be decent, man. I think it's actually going to be a pretty close game. I'm going to say 1-0. Sorry. I'm going to say 1-0. So I'm going to give a little score prediction. I think first game, it's really hard because a lot of these teams that just don't know what to expect. So much really has changed over this off season, especially with us. I mean, the offense we got Wandell, drafted Carnell Tate. I'm trying to think of what else changed. Not much on the offense. We drafted so much defensively. We got much a better head coach in my opinion, with so much better coordinators around us. I think we're gonna be so. I really do think we're gonna be so much better this season. I'm gonna say we're gonna win this about maybe like 27, 17. Not too crazy. I think it's not too bad. I don't think the Jets are really gonna be out this season. I don't think we're really gonna be out this season. Looking around the league, I really don't think we're gonna see like. I think it's a lot more competitive this season than we've seen recently. Eagles. Whew. I mean, I'm gonna say 1-1. Hard to say we beat the Eagles after what we just saw from us this last season. Um, I don't have. I don't like. I'm trying to think of additions that they had. They drafted Malachi, which is scary. Dang, I'm really blanking on really what they really did. I don't think they really did that much. We don't really know what's happening with AJ Brown. It's all the rumors that we hear, but I mean, I think he will be gone. But it might be like more closer to next season or this next trade deadline rather than this like coming into the season. So I think we do lose this. We're gonna have a really good defense, and we're still growing as a team. I think they might hold us to 14. It could even be like 10, honestly. But I have more hope. I have more hope from us. I think we're gonna lose 14 to like. Again, it's so hard to think what we're gonna be this season, but this could be really bad for us to start off the season. But 14-30. Dang, that feels crazy. Um, I'm gonna say 14-34. I mean, I think we're gonna lose. Did they get a coaching change? Sorry, I can't remember. It's not about the Eagles, anyways. Giants. Again, like I think this could be pretty close. Did we play them this past season? I can't remember. They lose Wandell. Oh, they get they lose Dayball, but they get John Harbaugh. I don't know why I'm blanking. Sorry. Um, my best friend's a Ravens fan, and I saw so much Ravens games. Um, John Harbaugh was a great coach. Obviously, I don't know what to think. They got 77 Falele over there, so that gives me a little bit of hope. What else did they take? We took Daniel Bellinger from them. Doesn't matter. They got Isaac Likely from the Ravens. I think it's gonna be a really close game. I'm gonna say I'm gonna edge it to us. That one's truly like a bias kind of coming aside. I think it's gonna be really close. I'm gonna say 27, 24, 20. I think that game's really going to be really close. Then we have the Ravens, another team that just the whole team, but that's kind of a stretch. The whole coaching side of the team changed. I'm gonna say 2-2. I'm really trying not to be biased here. Best friend's a Ravens fan. I was kind of a Ravens fan for a little bit. I've been a Titans fan for like 2 seasons now. But before being a Titans fan, I really wasn't a fan of anybody. Kind of just trying to find where I wanted to be. But, they still have Lamar. Dang. We lose. Oh, I think we lose. I'm trying to think how close it'll be. I think the Ravens are going to be a lot better this season with Jesse Minter running the show. Defense is going to be so much better. I think. Uh, how much of a loss do I think? I'm gonna say us 17 because maybe that defense isn't totally changed because they really didn't draft that much or sign anything to really improve it. We're gonna have Matabuke hopefully coming back healthy this season, recovering from that back. Well, he really didn't know what was happening with him, but I mean he is coming back, so maybe he can be healthy. Oh, they signed Trey Hendrickson. Forgot about that. I'm gonna say 17. I kind of go closer to what this Eagles game was. I think that Eagles defense is gonna be a little more solidified this early in the season. I'm gonna go 17. I'm gonna give them 35. No, wait. Bro, I don't know what to expect from these teams. I'm gonna go 17-35 because there are gonna be blowouts in this game. It's not hard to predict what's what. This game. The divisions are really the hard ones to predict because you just don't. Anyone can beat anyone any given week in the division. The Titans are gonna be a good team. I'm trying to think what changed offensively with that team, and I can't. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Maybe we get a bounce back season from C.J. Stroud. I'm going to say 14, because I'm going to say 10. It's going to be a hard game defensively. I'm going to say like 10-14. Or I'm going to say 14-17. Like this is I didn't put the what did I say? I'll say 2-3. This is gonna be one of those really tough seasons. It's gonna be a really tough game. Colts. What do I expect from the Colts? Like, do we get swept in any division games? Maybe. I don't think the Colts are one of those teams that do it. Is this home or at Colts? Oh, this is versus. I really should have been paying more attention to home and away. Versus Jets versus Eagles at Giants. Boom, boom, boom. Home versus Jets. Home at versus. All right. Honestly, it doesn't really change much about what I see. So we got Colts. I'll give us the win. Go 3-3. I have to be kind of biased, don't I? Maybe not biased. I have to have some hope coming into the season. I'll give us a higher scoring game that we've had so far, 27-20. Don't feel great about that. Again, it's hard to predict the division games, but I think we can edge this one out. We are at Colts. Maybe I should give them the win. Maybe we say they win at their home, their turf. They lose Michael Pittman though. Do they add someone on the receiver? I can't remember. I'm really just not impressed with them, man. They fell off this last half of the season. Obviously, that's because of Daniel Jones being gone, maybe. Jonathan Taylor's obviously tremendous. I'm not impressed looking at them, but I'm going to regret that. I think they are going to have another good season again. I'm going to go back to what I said. I'll make it closer since they are home. But I'm going to say 23 or 27-24. Week 7 Browns. Trying to think of the offense. They got the Ravens OC. Blanking on names right now, but thing is, I'm not a Shador guy. I'm just not. Maybe Deshaun starts. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I'm not a fan of anything they have a quarterback. I don't have much faith in them. That receiver group, they did add the A&M receiver, KC. I think they draft phenomenal a year in, really all the time, but I'm not impressed. We are home. We beat them this past season. I mean, I think defense is obviously still going to be good. I'll go 21-17. 21-14. A lot of my scores are too, normal, I would say. I say 4-3. Alright. Next, we have the Bengals. At Bengals, I think we lose. This could be an absolute shootout. I'm trying to think of multiples of 7 of what I think the score can be. Is 38 normal? Yeah. I'm gonna say. Oh, sorry. I say 4-4. 38 to Oh no, that's us. 24 to 38. I mean, maybe not. It's hard. Again, it's so hard to predict anything because the teams change so much year after year. Even if nothing on the roster really changes, so much changes year after year. If Burrow's healthy, I think we lose. So we got versus Jacksonville. So we're home for this game. It's again hard to predict division games. So we are home. Jacksonville's really good. They lost. Well, is Devin Lloyd? They're really Devin Lloyd, Travis Etienne of the big losses, but that receiver tree over there is so good. The defense is gonna be solid. I'm gonna give us. I'm gonna give us the win. We're home. I'm gonna give us the home win. I don't want a 50-50 every division game, but score 27. Oh wait, we win. I think if we're winning, I think it's close, or I think it's like not too high scoring. I'm gonna say 2017. I think if we're winning, I think it's gonna be a really close game at the Cowboys. Ooh. What do they draft? What do they draft? What do they draft? What am I blanking on? What am I blanking on? Well, they added Quentin Williams. They added that linebacker from the Packers that I can't remember the name of. I don't remember if he was on the Packers last season. I just remember him on the Packers. Similar to the Bengals, I mean, this is all a lot offense, little defense. At Cowboys, they have the seniority. I mean, you got to remember, we're such a young team. Last year, half of our offense was rookies. This year, it's not much. Most of our offense is sophomores. I will give us the loss. 32 20. I keep forgetting to add the record. 5-5. It does feel like I'm going like win, loss, and loss, which I kind of am. But at Jags, I gave us the win versus Jags. I think Jags win this. I think we go 5-6. I think. Oh, my bad. Wrong thing. So, where are we? 5-6. I think we lose this. I think Jags. I need some more high scoring games in here. We'd say 34 27, 25 27. It's a little close. I'm gonna go 34-20 on. I think one of the Jags teams. I mean, I think they just beat us. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go back and do this. Sorry, Eagles. Can't type. Eagles. What was this? The Giants. I apologize for this. Early on, a lot of the vids probably aren't going to be heavily edited, because I don't really know how to edit, to be honest. As we grow, I'm gonna edit some more. A lot of these are gonna be like podcast styles. Kind of growing up, I watch a lot of like Kenny and his basketball podcast style videos. I'm watching a lot of Liaz. Sorry, I'm mispronouncing that. A lot of his style of like after a game, he comes on and just speaks, like just these podcast styles where it's just me and you just speaking about games, speaking about seasons, speaking about everything. This is my favorite style of videos, and a lot of what I'm probably gonna do. Just take Colts. We're gonna go Brown. I'm gonna go Browns. And then we got Week 8 versus the Bengals. Jaguars. One of my best friends is also a Jaguars fan, so he's gonna be delighted to see this. But it's nothing too crazy, I wouldn't say. Wait, Bengals. Yeah, we're done. Cowboys. Jags again. All right, back to it. Versus the Commanders. I'm just gonna give us the win. I'm just not impressed with the Commanders. Which is kind of crazy. It's not crazy to say. They were really bad this season. They got better defensively. They signed. Was it Boye Mafe? That's who's coming to my head, but I don't recall. Boye Mafe, they went to the Raiders or them. But I'm still just not impressed with that team that much. The defense is bad. I'm going to assume Jaden Daniels is healthy. We're going to see a really good clash of two young quarterbacks. This will be a solid game. We are home, though. I think it's when we are higher games again. We're 31. Is 31 a normal score? 14, 21 plus 10. Yeah. 28 and a field goal. Yeah, sorry. 17. I'm coming into the season expecting a lot more from our defense. We have Jeffrey Simmons. We added. I'm blanking on names, and I'm gonna blank on names a lot. We added the edge from the Jets. We traded Sebastian Justin, or did we have? I'm also blanking if Sebastian Justin Days the one we just lost or one we just got. I'm blanking on names right now, but I think our D tackle trio with Jeffrey Simmons and Sebastian Justin Day is going to be really good. We added Keldrick Falk. I'm also an Auburn fan. Big fan of him. He's great as a run blocker. And I think he has so much potential. We signed two cornerbacks, one from the Jets, one from the Giants, one from the Saints. And overall, just our coaching and Robert Saleh, like, we're going to be so much better defensively. I'm going to give us 31-17. We'll go put down Commanders. All right. Lions. Thing is, I want to go loss, but I feel like I'm going win-loss, which I am. Steelers, Texans. I mean, I'm not gonna look back at all. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I think we lose. This Lions offense is so good. The defense might not be that good, so maybe we put up 24, 21. But I think they put like 35. I mean, this Lions offense it's just weapons everywhere. Jared Goff, he's not the best quarterback in the world, but he has enough to get it done. When you're throwing to Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra, Jahmyr Gibbs, you have Sam Laporta. I mean, he has weapons all around him and a really good O-line. I know one of them just left. Decker? I'm blanking on the name. One of the tackles just left. Left tackle just left. Blanking on the name. But I don't think it's really going to affect him all that much. Oh. I do think they get the win there, though. Colts. I'll go back-to-back losses here. It kind of sucks. Yeah. I'm going to go back-to-back losses here because I really feel like I've been going win-loss. It is a division game. I said we won the first one, didn't I? Yeah. Don't really want to go 50-50. And I'm having where we win there, they win here. Kind of iffy about it, but say low scoring, 2014. I think again, I don't really want to do the 50-50 on the divisions, but divisions a lot of them are just 50-50. Raiders win. Maybe Mendoza's starting by this point, but overall that offense still just really isn't that good. That O-line's not good at all. They have no receivers to really throw through. I know they signed Jalen Naylor, which I think he's gonna have a pretty solid year for them, but they just don't have anyone to throw to. I still don't expect much from this team, even though they did get a lot better over the offseason. What am I? So that would make us 7-8. Score. That defense got solid. I'll go 28-17. Oh, whoa. Whoa, not 71. I'll go 14. I don't feel great about that. We got Steelers week 17. Another one of the teams where, really not that much change. It's just they added Michael Pittman and Mike Tomlin is gone. They did sign Mike McCarthy. Solid. I think this is one of those games where I think it's going to be really, really, really close. I don't want us, like, if I go here, I'm going to go 7-9. And spoiler, I'm going to give the Texans another win, and I'm going to go 7-10. And I even think that might be high. Like, I'm hopeful. I think it's going to be so much better, but I don't think we're going to be a playoff team or even, like, really that close. I think we still are a bad team. But, so Steelers. What do I do score-wise? I think it'll be fairly low. Their defense is really good. Our got a lot better, but I don't know what to expect from their offense either. Aaron Rodgers just did sign back, I think yesterday or the day before. We're going to go low. I'll even go 14-17. Like, it's just going to be one of those hard, tough games. Also, I got to time out. I got a gripe with all of the NFL. The 0 primetime games for us is ridiculous. We're such a young team. We just got a big name receiver 4th overall. We have such an exciting quarterback, which one so slept on. He does not get talked about enough. None of us get talked about enough. But especially for a number 1 overall pick, he does not get talked about enough. Game after game, his receivers were not good last year. He was throwing to pure rookies. Our only veteran was not Tyler Lockett. We did have Tyler Lockett, didn't really play. Our only not senior, but veteran on the team was Calvin fucking Ridley, who cannot catch the ball. He cannot catch to save his life. He was awful last season for us. Then he got hurt, and he's throwing to Raleek Ayamaner, who I think was solid for us, but he still had drop issues. Shamir DK is more of a punt return guy. He was solid for us, but he had some drop issues. He doesn't get talked about enough because he makes insane throws week after week. I think he's so good. And I have so much hope for him coming to this next season, and I think he has so much potential. But Texans, we are at Texans. I think we lose again. I think it'll be a lot closer than the last game I predicted. The last game I predicted was 14. Oh, I said the last one was close. I'm gonna let them scroll a little. I'm gonna put them a little higher since they're at home in this game. I think CJ Stroud will be better than what we saw towards the end of the season last year. But in this season, 7-10. I mean, obviously we take that. Well, we had 3-4 wins. We really racked them up at the end of the season. I know we beat the Chiefs, the Browns. Did we have the Raiders? Sorry, I'm blanking on what I should have really looked at more stuff before I started this, but who cares? None of this is going to be close, whether I did 10 hours of research or 0. I mean, you really just cannot predict the season. Last game of the season, Texans. We are going to go a loss, which I did, 7-10. We are at Texans. I mixed this up again, sorry. No, keep this one close because we're home. And I think this one, they might, 10-21. It's really hard to predict scores, so I think overall, we have a pretty hard schedule. I think, our division's, it's one of the stronger ones out there. Even just with we had the Jags and the Texans, who were 2 playoff teams. The Texans are really good. They made it far in the playoffs, lost to the Patriots and the AFC Finals, AFC Conference Finals. Is that what you call it? Jags made it to the playoffs. I think they're such a strong team. Even the Colts, they started off the season 8-1 or something. They started off phenomenal. They tail off at the end, but this is a tough division. I think this schedule is going to be tough. 7-10 is honestly probably too high, but I think we're going to improve so much this season. And obviously, as a fan, I'd be a tiny bit biased and have some more hope coming into the season. But I think 7-10, I think this isn't bad. I'm expecting a big improvement everywhere, especially from Cam Ward. You now have Carnell Tate. You now have Wan'Dale Robinson in the slot. Just for that safety blanket, which I really don't think we had. Carnell Tate out in the X, probably the X. It's automatically better than Alec Ayamaner, who, I really liked him out of Stanford, and he had a good year for us, but he's not, Carnell Tate is such a better prospect, and I expect so much more for him. O-line didn't change much. The defense got so much better, and I think we have a better OC in blanking the giant Brian Daboll. I think our defense is gonna be so much better for Robert Saleh, and we added edge, we added Keldrick Falk, we signed corners. I think we're gonna be so much better this year. I'm so excited for this season. I can't wait. Thank you for watching. I'm out.